All right. Shalom. All praise Yahweh Hashem Yashai. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. And honors and salutations to all you brothers, man. You know, um, crazy things been happening, man. To piggyback off the apostle Tahar. I want to do a little quick show on what's going on in Venezuela, and and what brothers is supposed to be doing, at a time like this, man. So, but first, I'm gonna read this article real quick. Uh, this is from the Reputer's top news. It says, "We want food." Venezuelans cry at protests near presidency, and this is just a couple of pictures of what's going on down there, man. It's all our war zone, man. You know, look at this tear gas everywhere and everything. Let me read the article. Let me not jump the gun. It says Caracas and Spirit too, man. Last bitch I dated was from Caracas. Fucking Venezuelan. It says Venezuelan security forces fired tear gas at protesters chanting, "We want food." Right? There's no damn food down there, man. There's no goddamn food down there in Venezuela, man. Now there was an article, I believe Apostle Tahar, Apostle Ramlov was reading in one of the sit downs about a week ago, that's saying that there was no food in there down there in Caracas, Venezuela, and what they was doing, they was eating their cats and they was eating their dogs, man. So it's bad out there, man. It's fucking bad. Now it says near Caracas presidential palace on Thursday, uh, the latest street violence in the crisis hit OPEC nations. It says hundreds of angry Venezuelans heading towards Myra Flores, excuse me if I can't pronounce that, palace downtown Caracas, were met by National Guard troops and police who blocked a major road. Now martial law is heavy down there right now, man. You know, with all this protest and shit going on. President Nicolas Maduro, you know, I ain't Spanish, forgive my pronunciation. Under intense pressure over a worsening economic crisis in the South American nation of 30 million, man. It's 30 million Spanish niggas out there, man. You know, had been scheduled to address a rally of indigenous groups nearby about the same time. The protests spilled out of long lines and shops in the areas. Witnesses says after people tried to hijack a food truck. So, hey man, just like the movie The Road, just like the Book of Eli, you know, that's what's going on right down there, man. You know, those were all post apocalyptic times, man. But meaning after the so-called apocalypse happened, those movies, were placed, but those things are really gonna happen before the apocalypse, man. Before the end, those things are gonna happen, man. I've been here since 8 in the morning. There is no more food in the shops and supermarkets. One woman told opposition's broadcast Vivo Play. We are hungry and tired. Okay. Now I'm gonna go to the scripture, man, and those wicked ass niggas down there starving, man. First, I wanted to go to Second Ezra, the ninth chapter, but I'm gonna get right back to that. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump uh It's like I'm gonna jump to what is it? The 16th chapter, I believe. Was it the 15th? Slakia. Bear with me 1 second, brothers. Bear with me 1 second, brothers. Slakia. It's right. It's yes. Second is 15 and the 50th, 50. Right. It's right. 50, 57. It says, "Thy children shall die of hunger. Thou shalt fall through the sword. Thy cities shall be broken down." Right, and that's what's going on right now in Venezuela, and ultimately that's coming to America, man. You know, that's the next step, man. That's coming to America, cause what's going on down there right now, man? It's every man for himself. You know, it said, "Thy children shall die of hunger, and thou shalt fall through the sword. Thy cities." And the sword is an instrument of destruction, man. So the sword could come by gunshots. You know, the sword could come by an actual sword. You know, the sword could come by famine. You know, it says, "Thy city shall be broken down." Aren't the cities down there broken down? It says, and this is talking to Israel, wherever Israel is dwelling, man. Because Israel is not just in one land. Israel is not just in America. You know, Israel is all across the world, all across the globe, man. That's where we are. It says, and all dying shall perish with the sword in the field. And the field is the world, man. You know, going back to I believe the book of Matthews. It says, "They that be in the mountains shall die of hunger." And there's a lot of mountains down there in Venezuela, man. You know, because growing up in Jamaica, I remember a lot of mountains, man. You know, I remember climbing up there, walking through the mountains. I remember all that, man. And this also, you know, like I said, everywhere Israel is dwelling, man. This is talking about the Israelites, man. You Negroes, West Indians, Puerto Ricans, you Latinas, what Latinos, you know, down there in Venezuela, those are Israelites, man. It says, "And they that be in the mountain shall die of hunger and eat their own flesh." And that's the next thing that's coming to Venezuela, man. Cannibalism, man. Cannibalism is coming to Venezuela, and it's coming right here to America, man. And drink their own blood for very hunger and thirst of water. So it's gonna get drastic out there, man. You know, it's gonna get drastic out there, man. You know, I'm man, they're there. And I'm gonna go to Second Ezra, you know, the ninth chapter. Because you know we read the ninth chapter a lot, man. Especially me personally, because this scripture is one of my favorite scriptures, and it's, you know, it's a very important scriptures, man. It says, he answered, 2 Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, "Measure thou the time diligently in itself." You know, so you gotta measure these times, man. How do you do that, man? By filtering the news articles through the scriptures, man. Now I just read a news article, you know, and I just filtered it to the scriptures, showing you what's gonna happen. And it says, "And when thou seest," and like Apostle Tahar said, it's also going into Second Ezra, the 15th chapter. You know, which, you know, I'm not gonna jump to the 15th chapter. You know, I already had a, you know, lesson plan. You know, so you know, that's, I'm gonna save that for another lesson, actually. You know, because I wanted to do another show. It says, he answered me then and said, "Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest parts of the signs past, which I have showed thee before, then shalt thou understand that it's the very same time wherein the heights will begin to visit the world which he made." Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and of the people, uproars of the people in the world, aren't we seeing that right now? We're seeing earthquakes everywhere, man. There was a tsunami that just hit Indonesia, man. And what causes tsunami, man? Movement of the tectonic plates, man, which is an earthquake. So, these things are happening, man. And there's uproars of the people. Isn't there uproar in Venezuela? Isn't there uproar in the Middle East? All over the Middle East, in Europe, in Spain is totally bankrupt. So there's uproars everywhere of the people, man. In Haiti, best believe Haiti ain't okay. You don't hear about it on the news no more. So everybody think everybody's good down there. Nah, in Haiti, they're still fucked up down there in Haiti, man. You know, which the Haitians are the tribe of Levi, man. Who's supposed to be the priests of Israel, man. Right now they going off, man. It says, then shalt thou well understand that the highest spake of these things from the beginning. It's like it from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning, right? So the Most High told Ezra, you know, that listen, man, I told y'all about this, man. From the beginning of the world, I told y'all that these things would happen, man. It says, for like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Right, now the end is manifest, which the end is the end of Esau, man. Which is 2nd Ezra 6, verse 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, and Jacob's hand held fast the heel of Esau, which, like the brothers were speaking about at camp, man, that must have been a feature to see, man. You know, you know, I, Abraham was probably looking at it like, whoa, what the? I mean, it's like Isaac was probably looking at it like, what the hell? Seeing, your first child being born and your second child coming out the womb with his hand grabbing his heel, man. That's a crazy symbolism, man. Now it says, Jacob's hand held fast the heel of Esau. Slacky, man. Jacob's hand held fast the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world. Now the scriptures that we just read in, just a while ago, it says the end is manifest. So the end is Esau's end. That's gonna be manifest, man. And Jacob is the beginning of it that follows, right? And Jacob's rulership is gonna start, man. So, brothers, we got a lot to look for, man. Look forward to, I should say. Like I was speaking to a brother, earlier, hey, man, listen, your mind should be on the mindset that, damn, this kingdom is about to end, man. This kingdom is done. You should always be thinking of that, man, and hoping that. Like, yep, this could be the year, man. I don't care how much times we done said it. All you niggas, GMS, you guys always say it's gonna end. I don't give a fuck how much we say it, man, cause we want it to happen. Unlike you niggas, man. You niggas are comfortable in this world. So this is I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna jump down. 2nd Ezra 15. 9 and 15. I have said before and now do speak and will speak it hereafter, that there be many more of them. Matter of fact, right, 13. And therefore, be not thou curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when. Right, your mindset shouldn't be on that. You know what I'm saying? Lord, why you want to punish these niggas, man? Man. Alright, next day. Lord, you gonna punish these niggas? You ain't supposed to, your mindset, you want them to get punished, but your mindset shouldn't be on that. It's gonna tell you, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved. Lord, how can I be saved? Lord, how can my brothers be saved? That's So like that's where your mindset should be. Whose the world is and for whom the world is created. Right. The world is ours, man. Pursuant to 2nd Ezra 6, verse 54. It says, and after Adam also, whom thou madest lords of thy creatures, of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people whom thou hast chosen. And this have I spoke before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes, right? So this world is made for our sakes, the Israelites, man. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, you know, on down to Issachar, man, Zebulon, Naphtali, Manasseh, Asher, you know. There's this world was made for all the 12 tribes, mainly the elect, man. Why? Because the elect was also among them, among the Lord when he was creating the world, man, the universe. Now it says, whose the world is and for whom the world is created. Then I answered and said, I have said before and now do speak, and will speak also hereafter, that there be many more of them which perish than of them which shall be saved. Like as a wave is greater than a drop. Hey, Slocky brothers. Been up since fucking 5 in the morning, man. You know how it is, slavery. So yeah, let me read that again. Like as a wave is greater than a drop. And he answered me saying, like as the field is, so is the seed. The field is the world. So is also the seed. The flowers be that are of such colors also, and such as be the works of men, such also is the work, and the husbandman himself, and so is the husbandry also. For this is the time of the world, man. This is the time of the world, man. We in that day. We in the last days. We in those days right now where the Most High is gonna rain on this goddamn place, man. You know. And I'm gonna just try to cut it down on time. 2nd Ezra 14, verse 14. Let go from thee mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of men. Now, what are some of those mortal thoughts, man? Yo, man, I think I'm about to get that new Bugatti. Yeah, I'm about to get that new Bugatti, B. Yeah. Oh, yeah, damn. The NFL. I get there. The NBA calling me and shit, About to do that. Those are mortal thoughts, man. About to get wifey that ring, you know. It's all about wifey. Put away those thoughts, man. Cast away the burdens of man, you know. How am I gonna pay this bill next year and shit? Damn, man, I gotta pay this bill, you know. Next year, I'm about, shit like stupid shit like, I mean, yeah, you gotta pay your bills, but that shouldn't be your main concern. Your main concern should be in the scriptures, man. Let the Most High handle it, man. It says, cast away the burdens of man, put off the weak nature, put off that weak nature, man, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. Right. How do you haste to flee from these times? Pray and pray and pray and pray and pray and pray and pray, man. That's how you haste to flee from these times, man. Beg the Most High. Don't be like Nate, man, talking about you want to build a fucking school, man. Because the school takes years to build, man. Shit. I was working on a school for 2 years, man. 2 years I was working on the school, man. And I was even building. I was just repairing it, man. Repairing the top exterior, man. And that took 2 years. Now imagine building a school from the ground up, man. And now I'm working on another school, man. And that's about a 3-year project, man. Or more. So you ain't supposed to be thinking about doing shit like that, man. You supposed to want to get the fuck up out of here, man. You know? Cause this is slavery, man. I don't know why you want to stay in slavery, man. And it says, "For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter." Right, man. So greater evils are coming to this world, man. So your concern should be praying to the Most High. Yo, Lord, please let them evils happen now, man. So I could just get up out of here, Lord willing. I'm one of those men, you know. For like how much the world shall be weaker through age, so so much more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. Right. So the world is weaker through age. The minds of man is weak. The bodies of men is weak. So, but the evils, the wickedness in them is extraordinary, man. Now you got goddamn full-blown transsexuals could go sit next to your kid, stand next to your kid in a damn bathroom, man. You know, your kid is in the bathroom, your son is in the bathroom taking a leak, and a dude with fucking pumps on, a fake ass, and fucking titties and a wig on, lipstick and makeup on, could stand next to your son. You know, what's your little son gonna think, man? He's gonna be confused, like, what the fuck is this? You know? And also greater evils, meaning the destruction of America, martial law, the famine. You know, what Venezuela's going through right now, man. You know, which like I kind of a little swerved off the topic of Venezuela, but I'm gonna read a little bit more of the article. Then I'm gonna end it on that. You know, um, it's like here it is. It says the government accused opposition politicians of inciting the chaos, which they are. They are, man. You know, this is order ab chaos, man. You know, somebody's causing this, man. But said security forces had the situation under control. Right? Hey, man, they always, putting their little bullshit in, man. Ain't nothing under control down there, man. The media is not really gonna give you what's really going on, give you the full scoop, so to speak. It says, despite their country having the world's biggest oil reserves, Venezuelans are suffering severe shortage of consumer goods, ranging from milk to flour, soaring prices and shrinking economy, which is hyperinflation, man. It says Maduro, which is the president, blames the fall on global oil prices and economic war by his foes, and whom he also accused of seeking a coup. Which I'm gonna look into this more, Lord willing. I know there's, hey man, maybe the elites wanted something out of that country, and it was like, no, fuck you, and this is happening, man. Every day they bring out violent groups seeking violence in the streets, he said in a speech at the indigenous rally, which went ahead near Miraflores later in the day and every day, and the people rejected them and expelled them. Critics say Venezuelan economy chaos is the consequence of failed social policies for the last 17 years, especially the price and currency control. But with that, you brothers can read the rest of the article. And hey man, listen, this thing is coming to America, man. You know, this is Esau's last hoorah, man. He's been ruling for 2,000 some odd years. And the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, is about to come and put his foot up in his ass, man. And like Second Ezra 6:54 said, man, this is our world. And Second Ezra 6:8, Jacob, Esau is the end, and Jacob is the beginning. And with that, I'm gonna say, all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Double honors to the apostles, elders, a great millstone, and shalom to all you Akim, man. Shalom.